Here is a recipe for beginner-friendly eggless chocolate cake with basic chocolate frosting. To start with, I am sieving 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 pinch of salt, 3/4 cup of white sugar. This is a granulated white sugar, and sift it nicely into a mixing bowl. I am using a stand mixer. You can use a normal whisk to do this process. Nicely sift in all the dry ingredients into the mixing bowl. Now let us see the wet ingredients. In a separate bowl, combine 1/3 cup of any neutral oil, 1 tablespoon lemon juice or white vinegar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 cup of water, which is at room temperature. First, let us mix the dry ingredients well. Remember, you can do this with a whisk as well, no need of a stand mixer. After the dry ingredients are nicely mixed, pour the wet mixture into the dry ingredients gradually. Don't dump it all once and try not to overmix it. This is a very simple and basic cake batter. You can customize this recipe as per your requirements. Our batter is ready. Now grease a 7 or 8 inch round cake tin and line it with parchment paper just like this. Also preheat the oven to 180 degrees and pour the cake batter into the prepared tin. Give it a dab once and slide it into the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. And our glossy cake is ready. It looks shiny, and let us see if it is cooked through. And yes, there you go, it is perfectly done. Now let it cool in the pan for 10 minutes and transfer to a wire rack. Let's start with a simple basic chocolate frosting. For this I have taken half cup of unsalted butter, which is at room temperature, and add some chocolate compound, either dark or milk. Melt it in a microwave or on a double boiler method on the stove, and beat the butter on medium speed. If you're using a stand mixer or if you're using a hand whisk, just whisk until the butter is nicely softened and creamy. I'm using the paddle attachment for the stand mixer. We don't want to use the whisker attachment because it incorporates more bubbles into the buttercream. Since this is a buttercream frosting, we don't need that to happen. Because of that, I am using a paddle attachment. And now slowly drizzle in the melted chocolate and mix until the chocolate is fully incorporated into the butter. The shiny glossy buttercream is going to give a nice look and flavor to your chocolate cake. Once this is done, just scrape down the edges nicely and sift in some powdered sugar in 2 to 3 batches. All the measurements are given in the description, please check. Like shown here, don't forget to scrape the edges of the bowl. I have added some more powdered sugar and then continue the mixing process. You do this process until all the powdered sugar is nicely incorporated into the butter, and add some splash of milk as and when needed. And if you feel the mixture is getting too watery, you can always add some more powdered sugar, or if it is too tight, you can add milk. Continue this process until you reach the desired spreading consistency. Now this is the consistency we are looking for and we are good to go now. Take the cake out, and if you observe, I am not slicing the outer part or the top part. I'm just leaving it on and applying the icing, the buttercream, onto the cake with the help of a flat spoon like this. You can adjust the amount of buttercream you need as per your requirement. And after resting and cooling the cake, it looks like this, and give it a try. Let me know how it turned out for you. Thanks for watching.